Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to go into Instagram and oh, here we can. Oh, here we go. Okay, I've got it going. Sorry about that. It's just you have to go and put um, when you start. So if you put it in before, it doesn't work. How you doing? How you going? Hope you're well. Hello. Today, I don't know whether it's my hair I'm eating or either. Then hope everybody's keeping dry in this weather. Hasn't stopped raining and very rain. Hang on, I've got to turn. Sorry, I still had Lorraine going in the other corner. Yeah, hi again. So today's Fun Fold Friday. So I always, oh, very good. Let me know how you go. I've got a little package to send you, but that probably won't be till next week, depending on when I get my car back. Hi, Roz, how you going? So I'm still without a car, which is a bit of a pain. So I wanted him to fix it, so I have to wait for him to fix it. And he suffers badly from depression. So some days at work he doesn't get anything done. So just have to wait. And my other son's doing 12-hour shifts at the place that he's working at. Just got another job made permanent. So he left the casual one, which why wouldn't you? You're still watching Lorraine? That's good. I couldn't because of the talking. I'm talking. You can probably hear Lorraine in the background. So I got most of it, what she was doing, but I'll just watch the end after. So, Fun for Friday. What we're making? We're making this. I think it's a concertina fold. So I thought that was cute. So that's what we'll be doing. I'll be using black and red. So I know I used it yesterday on the silver card, but I'm going to be using it again. Anyway, for those that don't know, my name's Suzie. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So if you need a demonstrator, all my links below in the more box. So if you need help with anything, if you want a catalogue or anything like that, everything is there. And there's a registration card for my card class, which is on the 26th of April. It was a bit because you got Easter as well. So I had to pick a date where it wasn't in the holidays. So I'm pretty sure it's the 26th. And also, if you want a catalogue, there's a form to fill in down below. There's a link. So you just put on the link and follow it through. Thank you, Ross. So without further ado, I don't want to keep you waiting. So we'll go down to to our border. Just bear with me a moment while I move the camera to the other one. Okay. Oh, are we a bit wonky? That better? All right, so we're using spring corners on it, which I love this. It's quite cute. Mixed florals. We're using that. Now, this one, you remember yesterday wouldn't stick on a block. So yesterday afternoon, I went and washed them in soapy water, and it's still coming off. So now it's staying. But it's not sticking like it should do. So I don't know whether to contact them and tell them. If they're pretty good. So they're falling off. And like yesterday when I went to stamp and it fell right on the paper and made a mess. So I'll have to ask somebody if there's a thing you can do before I go back to SU and say that they're not sticking. And I can't even find it on our website. I know I haven't had it for long because I haven't used it except the other day. So irresistible blooms doesn't come up. So I don't know why. I write them down with alcohol if they don't. Okay, I'll try that, Roz. Oh, cool. I'll try that and see what happens. So we better get a move on, hadn't we? So we're going to put those up there out of the way. So we're going to do the card base first. I was going to cut it out before, but there's a little bit that I think you need to see. So that's why I didn't. So our card base, I've got stuff everywhere as usual. I need it flat. So our card base is 8.5 by 5.5. So 5.5. By 8.5. Okay. I'll try that, Nicole. I'll try anything, to tell you the truth, for them to stick. So we had 5.5 by 8.5. So we'll put that there. So that's our card base. We are now going to score it at 1/16. So get my score blade. So 1/16 is the first notch after you won. So I'm going to score that. Then I am going to score it at 2 1/8. So 2, I'm no good at fractions. So a quarter, 2 1/4, and then the big one in the middle there is 2 1/8. Hang on. Where's 1/8? Yeah, that's right. 2. And then the big one. Oops, nearly cut it. So then the next one is 3 3/16. So 3 3/16 is 3/4, and then the little notch after 3/4. And then the last one is 4 1/4. So that one's easy enough, isn't it? So we've got that. That looks different. That's not right. So 1/16, 2 1/8, 3 16. That's not right. So 3 3/16. So that's the one after 3/4. So there's 3/4. I'm having a mental block. 3 3/16. So 3/4. So it's the one after 3/4. Still put it there. See, that's not right. Another piece of paper. I don't know why it went like that. So we have 5 and 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. So 5 1/2, right? 5, 8 1/2. So I'm going to do it on the inch instead of all the messing around. Okay, so I'm going to do it, which she did do for the standing up one. So I'm going to do 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches and 4 inches. That's better. So then we have to do middle panel. So the middle panel is, and I know I can't get it out of there, so I'll have to use another piece. So the middle panel is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. So 4 3/4 by 4 1/4. Oh, I don't want that. So this I saw was Tammy White. She did this. So, and then we want a front panel, which is 4 inches by 3 3/4. So 4 inches by 3 3/4. So that's that done. Then I want my red piece, so I'll put that out over there. I need a bigger desk, don't I? So the next one will be 5 1/2 by 4. So 5 1/2 by 4, 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. And then we want a piece 3 1/4. Can I get it? But yeah, slightly off. I'm going to have to go in for another piece. Here I'll put it. So I haven't really got a large. Oh, this one might do. So what did I say? 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. Oh, I've got 2 pieces there. No, 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. Now I found when I made the first one up, I found out that some of the measurements were a little bit out, but maybe that was because it's an American card, because it's one of Tammy White's card. And she does all sorts of different cards. So now we want our white. I wonder if I can get some out of here. So I think these might be a bit small. There's a biggish piece. So what's it supposed to be? 5 by 3 1/4? No way. No way, Jose. That's going to fit. I don't think this will fit either. So I'll get the small one out of it, which is 3 1/2. Three and a half by 2 1/4. So can I get this? 4 inches. No, it's 4 1/4 inches. Give that one up, didn't I? Like, no. I had a mess of that one. Should have been 4 1/4. How does my brain lose from picking up the paper to cutting it? So the first one is 5 inches. I know what my kids would say, that I'm losing the plot. 3 1/4. Just 3 3/4. See? Double checked. 5 by 3 3/4. And some of those might have to be. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Margaret. Good to see you. How's everyone going? And I want 4 1/4 by 3. So 4 1/4 by 3. Okay. So let's put these back in. Well, put it away, didn't I? I got to get some thick white, but it's gone again. I put it in my order and it came up that it's out of order again. Now, with our back piece, that's the right one. So with our back piece, we are going to cut at 3/4 of an inch and we're going to cut, because it's hard to see on here. So 1, 2, 3. So that third one there, and it's at 3/4. One, two, three. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's right. I've got my little diagram here. Then I've got to go put that under again at 3/4. And then just the first one. Done. Then we're going to cut this off. Probably could have cut it off before I did the... And then the same with this one. And then on the third one here, I'm going to cut that on an angle to the other one. So we've got a little piece there. And then we need to also cut this one here, which is the second one back to the first one. So there's our card. I'm good, Lynn, and Zeus is hiding in the wardrobe. And Marla's up by the front door by Paul's bedroom, where she stayed yesterday, all yesterday. So this one folds in. Let's get rid of this. Oh, my heart goes out to you, Margaret. It's not a fun job, is it? That one goes. So that one goes in. That one goes backwards. And like that. So now we're going to put glue. We're going to miss the first one and we're going to put it on the second one. Because it's holding a panel, I'm going to do it. She said to do it in Seal Plus. I can't use that. It just all comes out the end wrong. I've ruined it. It's two of them I've ruined because I think it's because I'm left-handed, and when I drag it, it ends up coming out the end instead of going. And I do believe there's a correct way of using that stuff. So I'm going to use this tearing tape. And I'm going to put it, hang on, one. I need to put it on the wrong one. And being black, it's hard to see where the lines are. And I could have moved that over a bit. So it should hold, she says, hopefully. Take a pick tool. I remember to order a new one. This one keeps falling off. At the end. So our next piece should be this one. No, I knew that when I cut it that it was out. So what should it be? Five and a quarter by 4. That can't be right. It has to be the middle panel, which is 4 3/4 by 3.5. So that is 4 3/4 by 3.5. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Oh, I've lost you. I lost you. I'm back. Yes, it would be very stressful. You're exactly right there, Lynn. Needs to be compassion sometimes. All the years I worked at Telstra and I had to deal with that, and they wouldn't give you the information. So now we're going to stick this on here like that. And that's going to fold back. My heart goes out to you, Margaret. And then the next one would be 4.5 by 2 3/4. So let's just check our measurements, shall we? So 4 and 2 3/4. Oh, 4. Where did I get that from? I'll send you some healing hugs and do some Reiki. I'm going to do it for Deborah. She's going through a rough trot, so I'll send it to you as well. So each night before I go to sleep, I do my Reiki on myself. And I send it out to the universe. I can also send it to a person. And sometimes all that you will feel is a little warmth. So we'll do this. Oh, good. I know, and sometimes the privacy laws are silly. And it just makes things harder for the person who is trying to organise things. And be kind to yourself, Margaret. Take some time and do something for you as well. Whether it's just sitting, listening to music for a little while, or in a bath, anything like that. Just give yourself some love as well. So now we're going to put this one on here. Okay, so there's our card. Should have moved that up a bit. Once Terran tape sticks, that's it. So, but that will cover anyway. So there's our base. Now we're going to put our red piece on. And by the look of it too, it's not the right size. I don't know where I get these sizes from. So it should be 5 1/4 by 4 inches. 5 1/4 by 4 inches. But that's not right. That's 4 1/2 by 5 1/2. And I had to do some jigging around. All this to it. That's 4 inches. What did I say it was? See? Memory, shocking. 4 1/2, so that won't do it. So 4 1/2. So 5 1/2 would make it 5 1/4. 5 1/4, and then that would make the other one at, what did I say it was? 4 1/2. So make it 4 1/4. That one then goes on there. So let's see how we go. So we'll put that one on the back. I'll use my glue. Yes, I'll be on the Zoom today too. I opened one of these yesterday and it had a big blob up the top and it's solid. Now, and the reason I use Tombow is because I can get it straighter. There we go. That's that one. Probably going to have to cut all these again. What about this one? So, and then we've got to decorate them. So this one is, get my trimmer. Oh, see that way. Go this way. So 3 1/2 by 4.5. So 3.5, we would make it 3.25. Zip by make it 3.25. So because it doesn't go right to the edge, does it? It only goes to there. So the second panel she's got is 4.5 by 3.25. No, half by 3.25, that's fine. I see, going by her measurements, that's a bit short. Take some off and see if that works. Slight bit off the side and that'll be fine. A little bit more. It must be because it's an American sizes. I know they're different 12s, but I didn't think they'd make that much difference. So I'll put some glue on that. Then we'll have to go through with the white one because we've got to decorate the white one. There. And then we've got a piece to put on the front. And the front panel is 4. Um, 3.5 by 4. No, not going to get it out of that piece of paper. 3.5. There, that one. So we'll add that one on. there we go. There's all our panels on. Then we've got our white panel to put on. Each one. Okay, they look about all right. So now I want a white piece of paper. And I'm going to put this on here. I want to block. And I'm going to use Espresso. I'm going to take my colour to the stamp. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to use, I had these colours out yesterday. So I'm going to do the leaves, part of the leaves. With the dark old olive. And then I'm going to go in with my white. And it's falling everywhere here. So I didn't, I'm sure there was one I hadn't done. No? I was seeing things. So I didn't start from dark to light with the colours. Oop, and a bit out of it there, didn't I? Now you have to put your lids on because it's alcohol based and it'll dry out quickly. I will do the top flower. Sometimes these lids are hard to get off. I like this Stampin' die set. There's that done. And a little purple flower, I think. Sometimes my hands get shaky and I'm trying to stay in the lines and it makes me jump out. Okay, there we go with that. Get rid of those. Bring down our trimmer, not trimmer, our mini. going to cut this off. I'm going to be the most messiest stamper in the whole world. I have stuff everywhere. So now I'm going to put the dye on it. Okay. Where to put my other part? Just had it. Hiding. Be careful when you're taking your tape off, because sometimes it sticks to your actual thing you dye putting, and you don't want that. Okay, so there's our flower. Now we need to do our greenery, which I need a green piece of I broke my son's cup today. I'm going to be cranky. I think that's too big, too small. He'd sat it on the edge of the edge of the cabinet, and I walked past. I was carrying something, and I walked past, and I must have caught it, and down it went, bounced and splattered everywhere. So he won't be too happy with me when he gets home. It is a lovely stamp set. I'm all thick fingers and thumbs today. I don't know why. Okay, I will put this on here. And with experiencing it yesterday, oh no, not again. Are you able to see me and hear me? It just all stuck up those things again. What's going on here? Thought it felt a bit funny going on. Okay, it's just those, all those signs came up with the webcam not connected and whatever. I'm actually going to put this through again because I found that, and I did one yesterday, it didn't cut all the way through. So I'm just giving it an extra bit. Okay. I'll poke these out. So even then it didn't, giving it two goes through the okay. I don't know why I'm all jumpy. Feel my nerves, they're cracking. Oh. So we're going to take one of these sentiments. We'll put those back with them. So we've got wishing you an amazing day. My camera's not on the desk. Oh, so it's not. My apologies. I was so busy trying to get things done. So I've cut out and coloured. I don't know how long it was like that on there. That's for that one. I'm going to do this one, which I'm going to do wishing you an amazing day. I don't know what's going on with Restream. It's getting ridiculous. You put information in it and it disappears. And you're paying for it. It's not like it's free. Lorraine had trouble with hers yesterday. I think she was all right today. I put those balloons in. So I don't know. I really don't. It's just, it's annoying, and I need that one too. It's annoying because you're trying to do something and then, like that, it disappears. My apologies for that. Now, I think I'm going to need my big block. This. Because I don't think it will fit. It fit on this one. I didn't think it would. So this hasn't been used, this stamp. So I'm going to give it a smooshing. Although what somebody told me to do was, if I don't, oh yeah, it's still sticky. It's the old one. You put the Versamark on it. Oops, that's a bit of a mess, isn't it? We'll try again, very lightly. I'm going to try it on a spare bit of paper first. These are what come with your dies. And I stick them together and I use them for spare paper. Well, that's okay. So we'll try again. I have no idea why I'm shaking. And the first one came out better. The U didn't come out properly there, so I'm going to use this side. And I'm going to put a string of balloons up there. Once again, I haven't used it. Put some Versamark on it. What colour balloons do we want? Strawberry slush. We'll use one of our new ones, hey? They make them. I thought it would just be a coloured in, but it's not. You have to colour it in yourself. So we'll just colour them in. A pink one. A green one. And we'll have the lemon one. I'm going to put this one in now. I'm going to get my glue. And so you just get that there. So then we've got our white patch to do. Again, need to trim it. I'm going to put going to remeasure this and put it on it. On the measurements I did it at. Okay, we might use strawberry slush on this one. That didn't want to stay. Oh, got it. Got it before it ran away. So we're going to put this one on here. Probably could have taken more off it. See how we go there, hey? That's better. Now, on this one, hey, fits. So we'll put that one there. And then we're going to stick this one in here like this. So I am going to see if I can find my mat. No. So I'm going to have to do it by hand. I don't want it all sort of there's a piece that didn't come out. There we go. So I'm going to put that there like that. And then we're going to put our flower. Oh, okay. Nice to see you, Lorraine. And I'm going to pop that up. So I did Tanya's idea of putting the I have no idea why I'm all of a dither today. I'm going to put a bit on there because I don't want it to sag. So I'm going to take a pick tool. Take them off. Good idea, Tanya. Thank you for that. And Lorraine, you said you'd seen people do it with a Sharpie. Well, that's another idea as well. So I'm going to put my flower across there like that. So there we have the card. So we've just got to put a greeting in it. And that was the original one. So just need to put something in there. You make me smile. I think sent with love. Sent with love. I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to put Versamark on it, and then oh, thank you, Nicole. And then we're going to use our slush again. Our strawberry slush. So I haven't, I'm going to put it in this one. There you go. So I'm going to leave it at that at the moment. I'll put some dimensions on it, and I'll put some dimensions on it, and that I'll come back up. Okay, so I'll leave it at that because Linda's going to start shortly, isn't she? I'm pretty sure she is. Hers is 1 o'clock. Is it? What's it? 1 o'clock, which is 12 o'clock here. Have I got that right? Does anybody know? There we go. There you are. Linda's at 2 p.m., is it? Oh, okay. That's fine. I can finish it off then. I thought it was 1 o'clock. You will see me at Linda's. I'll just finish this off then. We'll put some sparkle on it. And I was worried because I wanted to get it done before Linda came on. So I just put you back down again. All right. That's okay. I love sharing, but today I've been all of a dither, and I don't know why. We've got pills. We've got druises, and I think no, they're yellow. They're purple. It would be crowded, wouldn't it? All right, so we've got pills, we've got our druises, and these purpley ones here. So which ones would you like to see put on it? Let me know in the comments. 1, 2, 3. I got to get tidied up before I do Linda's. I washed those stamps out, washed them out, soapy water, and rinsed them and left them to dry overnight. Still don't stick. So I don't know. Put it on the stamp and it falls. It was bad enough yesterday when I was doing you say 3 Linda. Lynn, sorry. Anybody else? Got Linda on the brain at the moment. Anybody else got an answer? Marlene, you say 3 as well? There we go. I'll just wash these off. Okay, number 3. It's like bingo, isn't it? Number 1, number 3. Legs 11. Oh, I'm really annoyed with that. So, Donna had this brilliant idea for using these to put your gems in. I had a heap of them under my desk here in a box, not knowing what to do with them.
Unknown caller.
See if they leave a message. I am waiting to hear from the hospital. I'll ring it back to go and have a colonoscopy. I'll put one there. A little one there. And a little one there. So when it's closed up, this is what it looks like. We had to do a bit of cutting with the sizes for America to our cards here, but that's how it turned out. Now you can put more on it if you want. I think it's just a simple card, and you have the embellishment on the front, just sent with love inside. You can just see the E, a bit of the E on it there. So I'll come back up the top now. Well, I'll put some Vinca Stella on it first. Geez, I'm in a dither. I'm waiting for the 1st of April to put our order in. So I'm going to get 900 CSV in April. There we go. It's pretty that set, isn't it? Yeah, you have a great weekend too, Marlene. Just coming back up the top. There we go. Here I am. So That was a bit of a drama, wasn't it? We're just having one of those days, I think. Just where nothing goes right. There we go. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. I think the card's rather cute, and you don't have to do that, what I did with the flower. You can get some other stamp set and do the same thing. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you like my content, please give me a like, a share, and ring the notification bell as well. Then they'll let you know when I'm on. Now, I'm normally on 10:30 every weekday, so you can usually find me there, but just ring the notification bell. That way you'll know. It'll tell you I'm coming on. So thank you. I really appreciate the ladies that come, the people that come in my channel. You're very special people to me, and I love the way you oh, thank you, Lynn. I love the way you all chat together and help each other, and yeah, it's just a lovely community that we're building here. So have a fabulous weekend. I'm probably not doing much of anything, I don't think, unless something pops up, like I get my car back one day. So enjoy your weekend and stay safe. See you later. Bye.